rest on a grave of iron. Blood hit stone and the caverns bold. Flames of the Valkyrie, wild and raging, crown of fire on a fate-bound sky. Oaths like chains in the hands of heroes, gold like poison that will not die.
He bathed in blood of the dying dragon, felt hard armor beneath his skin. Birdsong twisted to riddling whispers, a warning of curses that breathe within. He took the heart and the single ring, cold bright circle of coiled despair. Rode from the hill in a blaze of glory, never once feeling the noose he'd wear.
Far to the east in a ring of fire, Brynhild slept in a battle mail. Valkyrie bound by a god's hard judgment, dreams like thunder behind her veil. He spurred his steed through the roaring furnace, ash and sparks in the horse's mane. Cut through a wall made pure of lightning, spoke her name in the burning rain. Flames of the Valkyrie, wild and raging, crown of fire on a fate-bound sky. Oaths like chains in the hands of heroes, gold like poison that will not die.
She woke with war in the whites of her eyes. Read his saga in scars and breath. They pledged to meet beyond every sundering, past any fire and even death. He gave her the ring, she gave him armor, swore by sword edge and open sea, then rode away with the world behind him, leaving his heart in her custody.
In a gold-lit hall a shadow gathered, curse in the curve of a gleaming horn. He drank and memory walked like water, love unthreaded, forgotten, torn. He wed Gudrun in woven splendor, bound by a family silent snare. While far away in a flame-ringed tower, Brynhild waited in empty air. Flames of the Valkyrie, wild and raging, crown of fire on a fate-bound sky. Oaths like chains in the hands of heroes, gold like poison that will not die. Gunners' eyes burned on Valkyrie stories, hungry for bride and the firing fame. Witchcraft coiled around brother blood, shapes were traded with whispered name. Sigurd rode wearing Gunnar's visage, back to the blaze of Brynhild's land. Once more the flames bowed back before him, once more she offered her armored hand.
Cold white steel lay between their bodies, sword for a wall he would not break. He never touched her, yet truth lay bleeding under the silence he could not shake. Later in feasting she saw the treasure ring of her vow on Gudrun's hand. One hard glance and the lies fell open, all their deceit stood tall as a brand.
Flames of the Valkyrie, wild and raging, crown of fire on a fate-bound sky. Oaths like chains in the hands of heroes, gold like poison that will not die.
such ties. Young Adam walked with a drawn blade trembling into the room where the dragon slayer lies.
Steel found ribs of the sleeping legend. Red tide roared on the chamber floor. Sigurd rose in a burst of fury, split young Adam in two with his sword. Then he fell where the shadows gathered. Dragon's blood on the woven sheet. Goldborn curse in his fading heartbeat. Thunder quiet at his feet. Flames of the Valkyrie, wild and raging. Crown of fire on a fate-bound sky. Oaths like chains in the hands of heroes. Gold like poison that will not die.
Brynhild stood in the wrecked up morning, ash in her throat where triumph burned. Saw her vengeance lying shattered, saw her world forever turn. She called for pyres to scrape the heavens, spears and shields for a towering bed. Lay me beside him in dragon shadow, bind me now to the man I've bled.
Smoke climbed high over broken kingdoms. Ravens wheeled in a suited ring. The cursed herd horde dragged down its keepers. Scouts still sing of the Valkyrie's flame.